Good afternoon, everyone. It is March the 29th, 2026, and the next video I'm going to put up is on the cuts on another injection site. This is in Montreal. Now, they're cutting back their hours from what I understand, and so because the funding is starting to dry up, and for me, I think this is going to be a trend now in Ontario here. By the next couple of months they're going to be shutting down the rest of the injection sites, of course, here in Ontario, which I've already talked about. And I think part of this, what's happening is there's just so much going on in the world right now, with the wars and the tariffs and everything. I think it's just becoming too much on everyone, and especially the finances for the government. And everybody's over budget by the looks of it. And it's going to be hard to get caught up on things, and I think these are the people that are going to suffer. In other words, you have the hard hubs, like it's now going to be either you guys go and I'm talking about the people on the streets, and if you've got an addiction, you go get yourself fixed, and it should not be at the taxpayer's expense for everything else that's going on that I'm seeing in the world today. And it's more like falling on your own self. If you don't want to help yourself, then there'll be different rules coming, and I can see such a thing as more enforcement coming as well by the police. It's not going to be a balance here. I think it's going to get a lot worse before it gets better again, that's for sure. So it's going to be interesting to see how this goes. And I'm not looking forward to what's going to be happening. Hopefully we can get more housing built, but again, the provincial government's cut back their funding as well on housing right now. It's infrastructure that they're trying to put their money on right now, and it's just interesting for fixing the roads and whatever else like that we have to do. And he's building all these different things, and type of he wants to build out on the waterfront Ford. He wants to expand. He wants to take over an airport now, and just put funding in different places where it's not really necessary in my books right now. And it's going to be a long haul. I can see that coming. But I guess you're just going to have to kind of sit tight, and hopefully things work out too. But as long as people are still volunteering and trying to do the best they can to help out, that's all we can do, those who have spare time. But it's going to be a fight for the buck right now that's happening, because there's just not enough money to go around, and people are losing their jobs with the tariffs and everything else. So, but I still understand where the federal government's coming from, and they have to invest, and this is what they're doing. Everybody's thinking we invest for the long term, but in the short term, we're going to be short all right on many different things till we can get back on our feet again, hopefully soon. Hopefully the wars stop in the world, and we can start rebuilding again that way slowly too, because this is costing an arm and a leg for everyone around the world right now. And with the oil not flowing and the gas pump prices going up and everything else, and people with their own expenses, own personal expenses, they can't even afford to put more money into helping funding other places, as well as like with the fundraisers and the stuff that they have for the people that need the funding to for the food bank and things like that. But there's still good things that are happening, but it's going to be a long haul. I can see that now, and as I've been saying, I think things are going to get a lot worse before they get better. So I'm going to leave it there, everyone, today. So take care, be safe, watch your surroundings, and we'll talk again soon, and bye-bye.